Utex Industries, here with Charlie Pitts, our Director of Operations for Core Products, and Ed Landry, our Technical Director. Guys, would you like to go ahead and introduce yourselves a little bit and let the people know what you do here at Utex?
Okay. As Jennifer said, my name's Ed Landry. I'm the Technical Director. I've been with Utex almost 20 years. My background's in material research, development, chemistry of polymers and rubber compounds. And we develop and mix in almost all of our own formulations at the Weimar plant. And I work very closely with our engineering, our technical salespeople, and our customers to solve some of their problems utilizing some of our new and better materials.
What about you, Charlie?
And I'm Charlie Pitts. I started in the industry in 1980, been in it ever since. Started out drafting and then moved up through the engineering leg of the industry. In 2000, I moved into sales. In 2011, business development. Now I'm currently in the role that I'm in now as Director of Operations for Core Products. So I'm basically have three legs. I got one in the technical world, one in the operations, one in the commercial, because I've done them all. And I truly do give meaning to the old phrase, a jack of all trades and a master of none.
Yeah. There you go. Well, guys, are there any products that you would say are your favorite or something that you're very proud of that you've done in your career?
You want to take that one in?
I'll start. I think one of the products that comes to mind is our XLH header ring. It was an example of recognizing a need from the field, from our customers for improvement. It was utilizing a process that Weimar and Utex are very, very good at, and that's the incorporation of a rubber fabric composition. We added things to a standard all rubber part and greatly improved the performance. And I feel like our customer is very pleased with that product in its improved state. So it's an example of the disciplines that came together and a way that we applied things that we are good at to solve a problem.
And I would, Jennifer, I'd piggyback on that and just say the approach is what I'm most proud of, because we do take an engineered approach to solving industry problems. Mm-hmm. And we come up with a lot of innovative products, starting with the basic chemistry of the rubber and making sure we match that to the application.
How would you determine if we make a good part? I know I have customers come to me all the time and they're asking, how can you prove this is good?
So since I'm a master at none, I'm going to pull up a chart and we're going to turn it over to Mr. Landry.
All right.
Well, Jennifer, you asked about how do we know we make a good part. I think that's best explained or best answered from the standpoint of, are we meeting or exceeding our customers' expectations? Is the part that we make doing for them what they wanted to do? And it can be measured in a lot of different ways. In installation, is it easy to install? Does it perform the function? Does it seal? Does it give long life? Does it perform in a chemical environment where other materials haven't in the past? Are they happy with the part? And when we get to that point, we want to be consistent in our manufacturing. That goes back all the way, since Weimar mixes almost all their own compounds. It goes back to the formula or the recipe of the rubber compound. And all of our raw materials are made by manufacturers that are a batch process. And then we are a batch process of a batch process. So to make a consistent product and have product integrity, one of the things we strive very, very hard to do is do it the same way every time. We don't make changes in the formula. We don't make changes in the way that we mix the formula. We don't make changes in the ingredients. So we try to be as consistent in our process controls so that we do it the same way every time. And that is one of the ways that we feel like we are giving our customer the best opportunity for product integrity, performance. Once they have established, and this is the key, I think, to many of this, once they have shown that the product in its shape, in its design, in its application, does what they want it to do, we want to lock down or prevent as many unknown variables from creeping into the process as is practical and possible. So that's how I see ensuring the customer of product integrity. And we start off with the slide that Charlie has shown. We start off with the workhorse of our industry for oil swell resistance is going to be your nitrile or your NBR rubber. And then over the years, I've been very fortunate in my career to actually get to use and experiment with HNBR or hydrogenated nitrile when it was first introduced into the United States in the early 80s. So that's an improvement over a nitrile. Then you step up in cost and performance to your fluoroelastomers, your fluoropolymers, and then you're ultimately to what we have today is our family of perfluoros, the Utex Chemtex product line.
And Ed, I know we have over 600 different compounds. So this chart is just showing us kind of typical properties of what each compound can do, correct?
Yes, ma'am. It gives you an idea of when you're talking an application or you're talking to a customer or you're trying to compare something on their drawing to what we would offer. This is a good starting point. It gets us kind of pointed in the right direction. But then our conversations with our technical salespeople in front of the customer or their engineering group, sometimes getting technical involved, will kind of hone in on, because as you said, with 600 potential active formulas, it's not a one size fits all.
Right.
There's small nuances. I mean, in our everyday life, there's a wide variety of car manufacturers, and within those different models and different colors and different features for very specific needs. So we feel like with the ability to develop and have control in Weimar on over our formulations and our compounds, we're not asking our customer, okay, well, you can use this one or this one, but that's the only two things we have to offer. We can go above and beyond that. And in some cases, in many cases, we do have a specific compound developed for a specific application that meets the customer's needs, and that's what we'll stick with.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie and I have done this literally around the world together, and
Yeah.
I think we both we're passionate about our industry and our jobs and stuff, but I think we both have a teacher's background at approaching things, because me knowing it and keeping it all to myself really doesn't help. My job is to I feel like a big part to educate our internal customers as well as our external customers, because a well-informed and a well-educated technical salesperson out in the field is our greatest resource. And a well-educated and informed customer, when we say, we need to do this, or when we do this, this is what's going to happen, or if you do this, this is going to be the cost impact. If they feel like that we've taken the time to educate them and have proven to be trustworthy, they're going to listen to us. Mm-hmm. I feel like. Not always, but I think in a lot of cases they will.
To learn more about rubber, stay tuned for more videos with Ed and Charlie. In the meantime, check out our website at www.utexind.com to learn more about what Utex has to offer.